So here it is. We've been waiting 6 months to get this car here. This is our donor car. It's a long wheelbase 1995 Range Rover. We got it pretty cheap. Sadly, there's a few things that wasn't shown on the picture very well, like the bumper's twisted. I've got to try and get that out. But it's got an awful lot of bits on that we need. In fact, it's not a bad little car actually. I was looking at it. It would restore really nice. But we need the interior. Actually, making this video, I thought I could actually make this car into another one. Yeah, we need the interior. But I'll just give it a quick look around. It's been stood for 8 years, unloved. But it's got so many good bits on it. Look at that tailgate. People would die for that tailgate. You know, they're usually all rotten out. That's quite a good one. Rear bumper's good. We can straighten that out. All the rubbers are good. We got some rubbers from New Zealand, and but these are too long. These won't fit. But the front ones actually are quite good. I didn't realise it had them. Let's have a look at the inside. The doors are just showing a bit of rust. In fact, they're showing a lot of rust down there. I might eat my words. But all we want is the interior. It's got a nice cream interior, and I'm going to show you in sort of detail how we're going to restore this car. Alright, the trims are fine. These are a bit wider, but we've got some plans for that because we need all the bits and pieces. That's okay. The front seats are a bit disappointing, but not too bad. Jim's going to work some magic on this. We're going to get some leather. The guy had put a starter covering the rips in the seat there. This is nothing here, but that's going to need some work. The actual headliner hasn't dropped. Amazing, and it's got a sunroof in it, which is great, but we don't need it. But this is the part what we needed, the dash. We're going to put all that dash into the old 1991 Range Rover. We're going to do a new veneer on here. It's going to be a nice job. And the carpets, although they're mucky, we're going to rip the carpets out, and before it gets too cold, we're going to put them through the steam cleaner. And it looks like we've had mice in there and eaten the rubber. I don't care, as long as they're nice and well fed. So that's it. Let's have a look at the old engine. The Range Rover in question, the maroon one or the red one, has already got a 3.9 in it. This is a 4.2 GEMS engine, but as you can see when you look around it, it has been stood for years. Look at it, it's never turned over. Funnily enough, they put a new starter motor on it. Look at this, pine cones, look. Bloody squirrels. Mice. A little mouse nest down there, look. This is sort of typical of an abandoned car. Should I start it up? I don't know. Might be tempting, eh? I mean, we're not going to use this engine, but it's got an awful lot of useful parts on it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We might make a hybrid. I don't know, but I just wanted to show it. Now, Ludi, who's building his own Range Rover, he wants the front off this car. I'm just wondering, why don't you just take the whole bloody car and be done with it? But there's an awful lot. I mean, we didn't pay all that much for the car. We didn't pay much for it at all. I think it was about $1,500 or something like that. So it was well worth it, because just the dash, just this dash on eBay, just the top vinyl was going for $1,000 now. And that's without any instruments or anything. And this one, fortunately, isn't sun damaged. I'm sorry the conditions are bad for the rain, but I want to get some guys in and we're going to strip this down. It's got a nice set of General Grabber tyres on it. General Grabber sounds like a military pervert, doesn't it? But and they always put white walls, aren't they? Look awful. But they're good tyres and they're good wheels, and it's what the customer wanted. They're going to clean up nice with some oven cleaner. We've got a myriad of parts on this car that's worth a fortune to me, because a lot of this stuff here is obsolete. You just can't buy it anymore. I mean, it's got the spare wheel cover, it's even got a spare wheel, look, and it's got all the bits and pieces in it, and the sound system, everything. I'm so looking forward to doing this. I really am. I can't emphasize that enough. But what we've got to do is organise a couple of guys and see if we can make a gang and get this blitzed, and really go through it. I was just a bit disappointed that the rear lights are broken, but I don't know, we'll see what we can do. I think he can get replacements, I'm not sure. The North American lights are somewhat different to UK spec or European spec, but you know, we've got things like these brackets on here, you know, for the plastic corners. We're only short of one plastic corner, but those things are worth everything to me, because you just can't buy them anymore, you know. Yeah, look at it. Did we have a look from this side? I can't remember. Yeah, the leathers, there's the starter. They had it on the seat and the cover over the rips when in the photos, but hey ho. But everything's there. Look at all them plastics, they're not broken. See? Oh, and the door seals, they're lovely. Look at them. They're perfect. The other ones are all mangled up. So just little tiny things. Little things are worth a lot. And look at those door cards with the the carbon hardened carbon. Somebody's got a hard on, I don't know. But they're nice speakers, and they've even got the speakers in the pillars. Brilliant. So the idea of the job is this. We're going to strip out, I mentioned before, we're going to strip out the red one. We're going to leave this one outside and then take all the bits out. So we're going to take all the dash out, all the seats, all the carpets, and starting with the wiring harness, we're going to build this car up to be a really special car. Honestly, it's going to be a good one. So that's the car. Hope you stick around to follow this project. Yeah, it's one of them. It's one of those sort of jobs that I really like doing, you know, because it's different from doing Defenders. All right, so I hope you like that. That's just a quick walk around. I made this towing bar. Just before I finish, I made this towing bar so I could put my strap around, but the chassis seems to be a bit weak at the back, and it actually bent it by lifting it. Why did I have to lift it? Because there wasn't a battery on it, and we unloaded it about 11 o'clock at night in the dark, and being a Range Rover automatic, it's stuck in park, and not only that, it's got the viscous coupling on, which meant it was very difficult very difficult to move. So anyway, we got it here. We'll put a battery on it so we can get it into neutral and push it around. Oh, one last thing, Barola, is it Barola exhaust system? Barola, stainless steel exhaust system. That was worth the price of the car. Hey, ka-ching! Alrighty, now we'll see you later. Ta-da.